Hello, princess. Hi. How you doing? It's good to see you all. Let me know if you can hear me and things. Yeah. Hi, it's been a while since we've been on YouTube. Welcome back. Welcome back to my channel. My name is pinkaeons, and I stream over on twitch.tv/pinkaeons. And y'all should come by on today and watch our new VTube. You want a teaser for the VTuber? I don't think I can give you a teaser right now. If you want a teaser, make sure to go to Twitter. That's where the teaser is. You can literally see the teaser. Yeah. And go retweet it, because Anya's... I don't know if Anya posted this, but Anya wants to post this thing. Oh, I guess you can post it, Anya. The teaser. Well, the teaser. The sneak peek. The preview. The showcase. Yeah, how are y'all doing? I don't know how, when, if we're gonna have to watch an ad. I feel like we are gonna have to watch an ad. Why am I clicking on Google Lens? What is that? Oh, is something happening? No. I don't know what this means. Okay, that's a big word for Elmo. Me being Elmo. Should I put some music on? It says it's gonna start in 5 minutes. Varesa's theme, sure. By TNB. Oh, now YouTube's making me watch an ad. That's not very nice. Just wanted to listen to some music, bruh. Yeah, how are y'all doing? It's good to see you. Hi, Billy. Hi, Percy. Hi, Ina. Hi, Lychee. Hi, Sophie. Sophie? Who the heck is Sophie? Hi, Anya. Not the Nyan. Give me cat girl. Whoa. Okay, there's your teaser. Hi, Anne. Hi, Crazy Gamer. Okay, I think I got everybody. If not, then I'm so sorry. Oh, wait. Is that very loud? Oh, that's not too bad. A bit loud. I just wanted it as background. It's just Varesa's theme. It's just Varesa's theme. Are y'all excited for tonight's stream? I'm not sure I'm mentally prepared for tonight's stream. You'll sadly miss the reveal. Wow. Imagine missing the reveal. Also, happy birthday to Baiju, guys. It's Baiju's birthday. Thought y'all should know. Can't believe you're missing it. Pilothy. So sad. When? Let's say like 9. 8, 9. I say 8. I always say 8, but... is 8 ever doable? Yeah. Okay. Paralogism. Paralogism? A piece of illogical or fallacious... That's we're getting big words for Elmo. A piece of illogical or fallacious reasoning, especially one which appears superficially logical or which the reasoner believes to be logical. What in the words? You know what we should do while we wait? We should do Wordle, but I don't think I can mentally do that because I can't even read, so that's not possible. Maybe we should listen to Sid Lali's one. I forgot that this is what Varesa sounded like. That kind of scared me. What was that? That was Varesa's sound? I did not know that's what it sounded like. And this is apparently Sid Lali's? I don't think I've heard this before. So what we think is correct is not correct? Oh. It's from Google? No. I know it's from Google. I'm just saying that those are big words, you know. I'm not sure that that helped. So like it's something that seems like the right answer because it makes sense. Oh, wait, when you put it like that, that makes a lot more sense. Something you think is correct because it makes sense does not necessarily mean it's correct. Also, do you guys think we're getting a cooking event based on this picture? I'm going to try and refresh this again. I'm really concerned that they're going to make me watch an ad. And I really don't want to watch an ad. Okay. I mean, the thing is, if it's showing this countdown, then that means that they should be live. So I shouldn't have to watch an ad. Right? But they've done that to me before. Where the countdown ends and then they make me watch an ad. And that will make me sad. I really think that we're getting a cooking event based on this image. A cooking event with Escoffier would be absolutely fantastic. I'm actually really excited for Escoffier. I hope I get enough to wish for Escoffier because I really like her. But, you know, I'm a bit scared that some other people that will be there that I want. This girl is cute. Well, where's the Albedo picture? Yeah, I'm confused why this is not Albedo picture that they put up. Unless that was all just a ploy to get us here. Archon quest? Is there gonna be an Archon quest? And a MONDSTAT Archon quest? Also, do you guys know, did they change the moon event? Do y'all think they made a mistake? No, I don't think it was a mistake. I think they're just having two. Oh wait, but if I open the web event, it's gonna be really loud right now, so I'm not gonna do that. Never mind. Oh my god, 59 seconds! Are you ready? It's starting! Oh my god! Not that he is not cooking. Albedo is not cooking, guys, sorry. No, I think they're just putting this one up for the live stream, probably like to look lighthearted and stuff. But I think they were just trying to get our attention by putting the first one. 5.6, so surely Archon quest. But then that means MONDSTAT Archon quest, because I highly doubt we're going back to Fontaine for an Archon quest, because I'm assuming that we're getting a event in Fontaine for Escoffier's release. I'm assuming, again, it's assumptions for the live stream we're about to watch. And then getting an Archon quest in MONDSTAT. This is paralogism. I thought we'd get Albedo, but we got Effie. Effie is such a cute nickname. If Anya's right, you'll die. Imagine there's not anything about MONDSTAT. Anya, stop it! Okay, 10 seconds. Everybody lock in. Okay, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's starting. Shh, everybody shh, shh. Why is it... Is there no sound? Is there no sound? It's muted! Okay, that scared me. Okay, it's in Japanese. Interesting. That's really loud. Oh my god, it's Furina! Hi, Furina! Oh my god! Oh my god, cooking event! I was right! Yippee! Cooking! Wait, this is so fun! Wait, this is just like, Food Wars. Oh my god, Food Wars! Why is it in Japanese? I'm concerned. I mean, I like Japanese, I'm not against it, but why is it in Japanese? Hi, Lala! Oh, ew, why are you there? Sorry, that was mean. Oh right, Aoife's released, so he has to come. I forgot about Aoife. I forgot Aoife's coming out, guys. I forgot he existed. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I literally forgot. Guys, the way that I had the stream muted at first, that is such an L on my part. I'm so sorry. Oh. Rio and Nivelette! Oh my god! Oh. Who's this talking? I don't know their Japanese voices, so I don't know who this is. Hello? Is this all in one quest? Hello? Oh. Huh? Wow, that was quite the transition. To find the truth of the world, okay. Hi, Albedo. That was such a transition to Albedo. Oh. Oh. Hello? What is happening? And they look like they came from... Oh my god, is that D-Luke? Sorry. They look like they came from... Oh. Oh. What? Dragon Spine, Abyss Monsters, and Albedo's on trial? What? Oh. My god. Is that the guy? Dahlia? Oh. chess? Hello? What is happening right now? What in the chessboard is happening? Is this a fight? Oh! Only by turning the world on its head can you begin to see the truth of this world? What is going on here? Is that a new boss? Nuvela was stabbed? Hello? Huh? What? What the hell is happening? Varka? Varka? Wait, Varka at the end. Varka. Can you like get stabbed? Apparently. Varka's here somewhere. Dahlia's here. That was a lot of things happening at once. We get the Hex and Circle boss fight? What is that? What we just witnessed? Bro, what did I miss? Stop? There was a lot happening in that video. There was a lot happening in that video. I'm hella confused. Well, here's the code, guys. Hi, Joru. I'm so confused right now. There was so much. So we're getting I'm guessing an event in MONDSTADT for cooking. And then I guess some sort of quest, maybe Archon quest in MONDSTADT. And there's gonna be a new boss, but I didn't understand where the new boss was because they said about Nivela getting stabbed. Why is Nivela getting stabbed? What do you mean by that? How can he get stabbed? What happened to him? Oh, this is so cute. Oh. Aww.
Hello, everyone. Welcome
and Albedo's
to
on
the
trial
Genshin
for
Impact
murder.
version 5.6
I
special
forgot about that
program.
part.
I'm Jane Jackson, the voice of Varessa, and I have two awesome co-hosts with me today. Why don't you introduce yourselves?
What up, my dudes? My name is Johnny LaQuasto, and I'm the voice of Aoife.
Wait,
Hey.
Escoffier voice
Your
reveal?
turn.
Hello everyone, my name is Emily Cass and I voice Escoffier.
Huh?
I'm so
Bestie's
excited
British.
to be here.
And
Oh
I
my
am
God.
so
One of
excited to be
us.
hosting
One
alongside
of
you guys
us.
today.
Oh, by the way, Emily, I have to say,
British.
the way your chibi's tail moves around is
British.
so cool.
Oh, actually, it's not a tail. It's a self-adapting movement signal tracking support mech. It's a piece of tech, basically. It helps Escoffier in the kitchen and in combat. It's one
I
of her
love
essential
her.
utensils.
But it looks so much like a tail.
Yeah, a lot of people think that.
British.
Considering how it looks, people even call Escoffier a demon chef.
Ah,
I love
okay.
Demon
that
Chef.
seems a little extreme.
It's not a tail.
I'd say
It's
so
a
too, but
mecha.
honestly, I don't know
If
much about
Albedo
Escoffier.
murdered Albert,
Can
then
you
it's okay.
tell
We
us
need
more
to get
about
rid of
her,
that
Emily?
dude.
Absolutely.
Stop.
Let's take a look at her profile.
Oh.
Escoffier used to be the head chef at the Hotel
Yo, I kind of
de
love
Bourg.
her.
Oh, cool.
The hotel
Why do I
is
love
famous
her?
for the
Please
extremely
stop.
popular and exclusive Gâteau
I can't
de
afford to
Bourg.
love you.
Exclusive?
I literally
Yeah,
can't
only
afford
a
to love
limited
you.
amount of slices are available per day. Escoffier is
Okay,
a
we'll
master
do
of precision
boss.
gastronomy, which means she
Oh my
approaches cooking
God.
as a science. She even develops
She's so
advanced
cool.
mecha to use in her cooking process.
Wow, that's some dedication to her craft.
Patisserie
Of course,
Supreme
in
by
Escoffier's
Furina.
kitchen, no dish is ready to be served
Oh my
until it has her
God.
stamp of approval. And when she
Oh my
likes
God,
something,
she's so
she gets
cute.
completely lost
Sorry.
in the flavors.
I really
It
like
looks
her.
almost like
Can
she's
you
in
tell?
heaven.
That sounds incredible, but...
I
what
miss
if she
Fontaine
doesn't
so
like it?
much.
Oh,
The
then
Fontaine
she
characters are
probably
just so
say
good.
something like,
They're just so
You
peak.
thought cream of mushroom soup was ready to serve after 3.5 minutes on the stove. You'd have had more sense serving hot water with ice cubes. At least then you wouldn't have wasted all this perfectly good cream and mushroom.
Wow. Intense.
I promise Escoffier is actually very well mannered
She's so
most
funny.
of the time. But when it comes to food, she couldn't be more strict.
Oh, I'm
It's all
hiding
for good reason,
Varessa.
though.
Sorry,
Escoffier
Varessa.
believes
I'm
her
staying
mission
here.
as a chef is
I
to
wanna
make
stay next
haute
to
cuisine accessible
Escoffier.
to all. So she's not just strict on other people, she demands perfection from herself too. Because that's the only way to make her dream a reality.
Oh,
I love
is that why
Blondie.
she develops all those cooking mecha?
That's right. With their help, even people who are short on time or cooking skills can be capable of making a good meal.
Okay, that feels like a personal call out. But seriously though, I'm telling you, I could use something exactly like that.
Same here.
Wow.
Emily, you said Escoffier
Aoife sounds so
used to be
normal
the
when
head
he's
chef
not
at the
saying
Hotel
bro
Toward.
every 2
Does
seconds.
that mean she doesn't work there anymore?
Yeah, that's right.
Navia!
To spend
Hi,
time
Navia!
in the
Hi!
fortress of Meripede.
Hi,
The
Navia!
Fortress of Meripede? What happened?
Hi,
We
Navia!
can't divulge the details right now,
Hiya.
but
Hi,
all will be
Navia.
revealed in Escoffier's story
Hi.
quest. Treasured
Hee.
above
Hi.
all. So be sure to check it out if you're interested, travellers. You'll also be rewarded
So she
with
gets a
extra
story
ascension
quest.
materials for Escoffier.
Okay.
Oh, and travellers will get to take
Oh.
part in a one-of-a-kind culinary showdown in this quest. Not only
Oh,
will travellers
so the
get to
cu- the-
experience
the
Escoffier's
food
mentorship firsthand, but special guests
showdown
will also
is in
make an
her
appearance.
event,
Special guest,
not
nice.
in her quest, not in her,
Okay,
not
I see
an
blubber
event.
beasts and romaritime
That's so sad.
flowers.
I thought it was an
Wait,
event.
Do we have to cook 4 blubber beasts using romaritime flowers? That's not much to work with.
All I can say is trust in Escoffier. She can work wonders.
Look at
Oh,
Navia.
I'm
Hi,
definitely a
Navia.
believer.
Hi, Navia.
Okay, so we know what she can do in the kitchen, but what about
Hell
on the
yeah.
battlefield?
Right, let's get into it. Escoffier wields a cryovision and is a powerful addition to freeze-focused teams, which brings
Oh my
us to
God.
one of her talents. When
my
Escoffier's
God.
elemental skill or elemental burst hits an enemy,
So
she can
cool.
reduce their resistance to hydro and cryo damage. The more hydro
Look at
and
her
cryo characters in
slices.
the party, the greater the reduction.
Okay. So it looks like the enemies here aren't actually frozen, but the resistance reduction still takes effect.
Yeah, that's really important. As long as her elemental skill or burst hits an enemy, the reduction takes
Oh.
effect. The enemy doesn't need to be frozen. That means the talent works on bosses and other unfreezable enemies.
Wow, so
Ah.
it seems like any character that deals hydro or cryo damage can benefit from that talent. I can definitely see her being a powerful support in freeze teams.
True, but Escoffier is not just a support. She can dish out damage as well. With an actual dish.
No way.
Dish
Yeah,
out
and
damage,
when
just
Escoffier
dish.
unleashes her elemental skill, she summons a cooking mech to the field that follows the active character and periodically fires projectiles at nearby enemies, dealing cryo damage. So with her ability to shred resistance, she basically buffs her own damage. In addition, her elemental burst restores HP to the entire party.
Incredible. Okay.
Wait, she
So
heals?
she can buff the party, dish out damage, and heal. Wow. Sounds like she's pretty versatile.
Oh.
Yeah, and thanks to a
Oh.
different talent, she has another ability that really showcases her skills as a chef.
Ability.
If you hold her elemental skill, the cooking mech she summons can absorb elemental energy and convert it into a delicious dish.
Oh.
I've never
She
seen a
can
talent like that
cook.
before.
Okay. So you don't even have to prepare the ingredients yourself?
Guys, she can
Bro,
cook
that's awesome.
randomly.
And plus, she can produce several kinds of dishes this way.
Well, that
Oh my
would
God,
be
it's
so fun
random.
to check out in game.
Totally. So take
I
note
love
of this
that.
next piece of news, travellers.
Oh my
In the
God.
first half of version
Navia!
5.6,
Sorry.
we'll have event wishes for Escoffier and Navia. A
Just
new
end my life,
5-star
please.
polearm, Symphonist
Make it
of
stop, I
Sense will
beg.
be featured
Please
on
make
the
it
weapon
stop.
banner. Our
Please
new
make it
4-star character
stop.
Aoife will also enjoy a drop rate boost
Please
on
let
the
me
first half
live.
banners.
Please.
no
I'm
way,
just
bro.
a girl.
I think
I
that's
can't
my
do
line, but I
this.
couldn't have said it better myself.
Please let me
And
live.
another bit of really exciting news is that travellers will get to spend more time with these two in the new version.
Wait,
I hate it here.
who are you talking about?
Okay, take a look at this clip and you'll see.
Clip.
All eyes are on me.
I can't see Six Navia. I don't have that kind of fund.
Dragon Lord's magnificence.
I'm gonna cry. And I want Escoffier.
Why does no one ask for the autograph of the almighty Dragon Lord? Kahula how? Oh wow! No way, bro! What? You little... Oh dear! Oh dear! Do you even hear yourself, bro? How dare you! You insolent...
What are we watching right now?
Huh? What are you on about? No way, bro! Huh? Seriously? darn it. Oh, wow. No way, bro. Do you even hear yourself, bro? You're hopeless.
What are we watching?
The Almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula! His wisdom is wasted on you. No way, bro. See you later. Huh? Ah!
What?
Oh, you meant Kakuku and a How. Wow, I feel like those two could argue forever.
Dude,
What were
you
they
don't know
arguing
half
about?
of it.
Hang in there, bro.
Hang in there, bro.
Man, this bro thing is really taking off.
Well, Kakuku is just that infectious. So, travelers met Aoife in the previous version, but since we now have the chance to add him to our parties, want to give us a formal introduction, Johnny?
I thought you never asked, Jane. Absolutely. As most of
Guess
you
he has a
probably
gun.
know, Aoife is a Saurian vet from the
Johnny.
Flower Feather Clan. In
Hi,
that
Johnny.
land, humans and Saurians live and fight side by side. Saurians get sick and hurt just like everyone else. So Saurian
way,
vets
bro.
do a very important job in that land.
Okay.
And Aoife is a really good one. In fact, you've probably heard of some of his accomplishments already. Like how he saved Kakuku's life.
No way, bro.
And now, of course, Kakuku works as his trusty assistant.
Yeah, Aoife is practically a miracle worker. I heard
No way,
Hal
bro.
got sick one time, so Kanice took him to Aoife for treatment, and what do you know? Hal was better in like 2 seconds. Imagine that.
Sounds like Aoife really knows his stuff. I wonder if he can treat all kinds of dragons, like even ones from other nations.
Why did their video thing
Yes,
stop
in
moving?
theory, yeah,
Did you
I
see
don't
that?
see why not. Plus, if it was
So
an
who
emergency,
died for him to get
Kakuku
an
could help
animo
him
vision?
Get there in no time.
I mean, I heard the Flower Feather Clan is known for riding
good question.
Kukasaurs. But this is less riding and
Did you
more
do the event
dangling, isn't it?
person?
Hey,
last
this is a
quest
Kakuku
event.
appreciation zone only,
no?
all right? But seriously, just wait until you see him sprint. He spreads out those huge wings, and it's super awesome. Oh, and while we're on the subject, if there are any travelers who haven't done the part of the Ochkanatlan World Quest where you chase down the evil dragon, try it out with Aoife. It'll be a completely different kind of flying experience.
Yeah,
Wow.
I see that.
Oh.
Although it looks more like Aoife is chasing down a patient for a checkup.
That's funny.
So, okay, what else can Aoife do in combat?
No way, bro.
Aoife
Hi,
is
Mike.
an animo vision user with a lot of tricks up his sleeve. For example,
Is that
when
right?
faced with aggressive enemies, Aoife can unleash his elemental burst and fire a therapeutic sedative, creating a wind current that pulls in and restrains enemies. Yeah, of course, as Aoife's good
How
bro,
therapeutic.
Kakuku also helps him out in combat.
Cuckoo.
With Aoife's elemental skill, Kakuku lifts him into the air, giving him an
No way,
aerial
bro.
advantage in combat. And while in this state, Aoife can continuously fire tonic shots,
No way,
which
bro.
deal animo damage upon impact and restore HP
That's
to
crazy,
the
bro.
entire party.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he's a healer.
So what kind of team comps
Cool
work
thing,
best
bro.
with Aoife?
Well, to answer that, we should introduce one of his talents first. When Aoife is in the Night Soul's blessing state, he can use his Field Medic's vision to increase swirl and electrocharge damage based on the total amount of Night Soul points across the entire party.
Okay, so
No way,
he
bro.
works well with characters that can trigger swirl and electrocharge
So he's a
reactions.
Natlan specific
and characters that can
sucrose.
generate night soul
Yeah.
points. He seems like a really flexible unit.
Yeah, he is. Plus, in
Flexible
areas with
unit.
Natlan's phlogiston mechanics, if your current active character or indwelled Saurian's HP drops below a certain percent, Aoife
think
can
it's a bit
consume
late
his own
for
phlogiston
that.
to heal them.
Nice.
I feel like
putting those
we're almost
medical
done with
skills to
Natlan
use.
for this
Kid seems
introduction.
really
No?
intuitive, and he helps with exploration. I feel like exploring the sacred volcano
No way,
would be
bruh.
a lot easier with Kakuku to dangle from.
What can I say? He is a helpful little guy. Now, moving on to our next bit of news, a new
So
boss
this is playable
coming in version
Kakuku, not
5.6, the Secret
Aoife,
Source Automaton
seems.
Overseer device. Travelers will need to defeat it
New
to obtain
boss.
ascension materials.
Two
for
new
Escoffier.
bosses?
Huh. I feel
Oh.
like we've faced something like this before.
That's because this boss has the same origins as the Secret Source Automaton configuration device from version 5.1. Both are pieces
Oh.
of ancient dragon technology.
Oh.
They almost seem like two parts of one
No way, bro.
terrifying monster.
Okay, Jane, let's
You're gonna
this
DPS
is where we
him?
should wrap
No
this
way,
part
bro.
up, I think, because travelers can search for their own answers to this in-game. Now, let's kick
Sounds
off the
good,
event
bro.
portion.
Oh, wow. There are Natlan characters in Fontaine? Is it because of a festival or something?
Not a festival.
Oh wait, so there
an amusement
is
park
an
organized
event.
by Navia and the Spina di Rasula.
Ooh.
Auroron and Aoife are there
Navia.
to deliver Natland produce for the
Amusement
event.
park.
But it's not
Let's
all
go,
veggies and
bro.
good times, unfortunately. Against the backdrop of the festivities, a smuggling case is uncovered, leading Kniech and Wriothesley to cross paths.
Risley.
Oh, a sorry
Risley?
hunter and a prison warden.
Sorry.
Sounds like a fun pairing.
Weo.
Yeah, right?
Oh my
I
god,
actually
look at
have a
Rio
few
and
sneak peeks
Kniech.
to share, so let's take a look.
Damn.
Weird.
Look at them.
Why is a How cowering behind Kniech? I would have thought he was too proud for that. Oh, wait. It must be because of Fontaine's ban on flying objects.
Exactly. Ahau and Kakuku made the journey all the way to Fontaine and happened to arrive just in time for the ban. Ahau was able to hide, but Kakuku got scared and flew straight into the Palais Mermonia.
Oh,
Auroron thinks Kakuku will manage to send all of the important documents in the Palais flying around the building.
Oh no.
Oh.
That can't end well. What about Aoife? Isn't he going to come to
Rio looks
Kakuku's
Rio.
rescue?
Yes,
Don't
Rio
worry,
looks
with
great,
Neuvillette and
but
Wriothesley
Neuvillette
there,
looks really good.
Kakuku's in good hands. Plus, he might even learn a new phrase or two. Hey, check it out. Wriothesley managed to teach him one. Anyone want to guess what it is?
Oh, I don't really know what it could be.
This is really cute. I'm
I guess
excited
we're just
about
gonna
this.
have to wait and see. Anyway, I wanted to point out there
Yeah.
are 2 dragons in this picture. So
Oh.
does that mean Neuvillette could like interpret for Kakuku? You know,
Oh.
dragon to dragon. Oh, I can't wait to see how their interactions go.
Honestly, I
Aw.
can't even picture it, but I just know it's gonna be hilarious.
That's so
Yeah,
cute.
there's nothing we can say that beats the real thing. So, if you're interested, be sure to check out all the shenanigans in-game. And trust me, there are a lot of them.
We get
always
a
makes me
special
laugh.
bow,
Now,
the exclusive
onto the
4-star
actual
bow.
amusement park. Let me give you some background. It's called the Cheval Moran Film Fantasyland, and it's the brainchild of a well-known engineer and film buff with the Spina di Rasula in charge of the financing, construction, and general operations.
Oh,
I love the
Lupin
Spina di
Paulina's
Rasula.
back. Didn't she almost go bankrupt after basing
Oh,
her
look, it's
research on
guys,
that
Le
fake
Pauline.
story? I hope her investment pays off
Lepine
this
Pauline.
time.
Lepine
Well, if the
Pauline.
traveler agrees to come on board,
Hi, Navia.
Lepine
Hi,
Pauline
Navia.
might be in a
Hi,
better
Navia.
position.
Navia,
Come on
hi.
board?
Hi, Navia.
Why are my
Hi.
fraud alarm bells
Oh.
ringing?
It's not like that. If you don't trust
Guys,
Lepine
Navia.
Pauline,
Guys, look, it's Navia.
Okay. Her
Guys,
track record
guys, it's
isn't
Navia.
great,
Hi.
But
Hi,
at least
Navia.
trust Cheval
Hi, Navia.
Moran and the Spina di Rasula.
Hi, Navia.
If you say so.
But- And how do we
Navia.
make sure we don't run it into the ground?
She's spinning. What
Well,
you mean?
if the
She's
traveler agrees
Lapine
to come on
Pauline.
board, Lepine Pauline might be in a
Hi,
better
Navia.
position.
Wait, so
Hi.
this is a management sim? Okay, tell
I love a good
me
management
everything.
sim. I would love to manage
You got it,
your.
bro. Travelers
sim,
will be in charge of
Navia.
operations, like upgrading the facilities, expanding the park, and managing the staff.
This looks so
During each
fun.
business cycle, travelers will need to allocate their precious funds and action points to the most important tasks based on their management needs.
And plus,
Navia.
Navia recruited Master
Hi,
Chef
Navia.
Escoffier to run the park's theme restaurant.
Woo!
Oh my god,
The
so much
dishes
Navia,
she
guys.
creates can give
I'm
you
so
unique
excited.
management buffs, so don't miss out.
Absolutely. You can also
Yippee.
increase your revenue by adding
Navia.
different kinds of attractions. For example,
Oh my
in
God.
eclectic escapades,
Whoa, this
visitors
looks
can
fun.
experience unforgettable
Yeah,
adventures
Tycoon.
where they
We're gonna be
fly through
Tycoon.
the air or dash
Simming.
underwater at high
Sim Tycoon.
speeds.
Wow.
It's like the potion
There's
event,
movie
but
masterpieces
um,
where you have to use special abilities to
Fontaine.
reach the end of the stage and seize
Yeah,
the
like the
treasure.
potion event, I'm
Before
assuming.
launching these attractions,
Yeah, yeah.
travelers will need to try them out and create a
Oh.
standardized strategy guide for each one, so that visitors understand how to get the most out of the experience.
Nice.
Hmm.
Oh, and travelers can also add an attraction called Mellow Manor, where they
That's
can
so
create a cozy
cute.
retreat for different
Aw.
animals to draw in visitors
Look.
and increase revenue.
And travelers
so
can also
sweet.
recruit some familiar faces to help run the park. Among the recruits
Hi,
are
Cedrine.
Fontainian companions and friends from other nations too.
Yeah, that's right. By completing friendly encounters, travelers can learn useful management techniques from their companions. Eventually, these companions will become fixtures at the park and provide even more management support. So, long story short, don't worry too much. You don't have to go it alone.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad.
And plus,
Okay.
once you get down to business, you'll be rewarded for your efforts.
Ooh, do tell.
Oh, I will. Reach a certain point in the operations and you'll be able to claim all sorts of rewards, including Primo Gems and a new 4-star bow, Sequence of Solitude.
Awesome. More Primo Gems to save for your
Looks
next
cool.
pull.
The bow
which
looks cool.
reminds me, we still haven't finished announcing
Oh,
the event wishes,
the banners?
have we?
Show us the banners.
Right, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry to keep you
Oh,
in suspense, travelers.
Raiden.
In the
Raiden's
second half
random.
of version 5.6, we'll
That's
have
random.
returning event wishes for Kanichi and the Raiden Shogun.
Nice.
Plus, the chronicled wish banner will be returning
Excuse
in
me?
version 5.6. I know a lot of travelers
Excuse
have been
me?
waiting for that, so check it out if you're interested.
Excuse
Yeah,
me?
you have to. And best of luck on your polls.
Excuse me?
All right. That was a lot of info.
Excuse
so
me?
let's take our first break. Here's the second redemption code,
Excuse me?
travelers.
Excuse me? Why is Chiori on that banner? I know she's Inazuman, but why is she on that banner? Why would Chiori be on that banner? I'm so confused about Chiori being on that chronicled banner. Raiden's already had a run. This Archon run. They've looped back around, basically. I'm pretty sure Raiden already had a run in Natlan. No? Did she not? Can't have them speeding up Chronicled Wish. I think they want to have the Chronicled Wish like every... probably every other patch. So they're probably going to speed it up by a lot. Chef Escoffier. Oh, so I'm not losing it. Wait, what was the code?
Festival, once a celebration of flowers,
Oh.
now shrouded in unease.
Did you say Windbloom Festival? Hi, Envy.
Why is Albedo on trial? Who is the young man in the courtroom?
Why is there a
And is he
date?
friend or foe? What tidings does the Dodo
Hello?
communication device bring this time?
What is this?
The answers
Oh,
to these questions
look,
and
that's so
more
cute.
in the version 5.6 Archon Quest.
Our conquest.
Nice voice.
Nice.
Ah, shucks, thanks.
So, we finally make
Okay.
it back to Mondstadt, and Albedo's on trial. I don't even know what to think. But something tells me there's more to this situation than meets the eye.
Well, I've put together some information about the case. Let's go through it and see
Oh,
if we can uncover
there's
some
a
new
case.
clues. So, here's the deal. Albedo's been accused of murder and unlawful disposal of human remains, and the case
Hello?
is being tried in secret. The logistics captain of the Knights of Favonius, Hertha, seems to have compelling evidence against Albedo. So
Hello?
the situation is serious.
I'm sure Hertha is just trying to do her job and uncover the truth. But there has to be some kind of misunderstanding here.
Well, in
What the
court,
hell?
the evidence does the talking. Travelers will have access to Albedo's office on the second floor of headquarters to do their own investigation into the case and hopefully track down some clues.
So I
Hello?
saw Jean, Kaya, and Eula in the courtroom, all members of the Knights of Favonius, which makes sense. But it looked like someone from the church was also there.
Dahlia.
That's Dahlia. He's the deacon of the Church of Favonius, so he works with Barbara, Rosaria, and the other members of the clergy. Dahlia acts as the Herald of Barbados, which is interesting because he's also friends with Venti.
Yeah, very interesting. He sounds like a very important figure then.
Well, speaking of Venti, the Dodo communication device is back in this quest. At some point, Venti needs it to get in touch with Alice. But on
Alice?
the first attempt, the line connects to Grandmaster Varka instead. It's only on the second try that he manages to reach Alice.
Whoa,
Oh.
hold on. You just dropped two major names. Varka has been on an expedition for a long time. Sounds like
Okay.
we finally get to hear how he's doing. As for Alice, we know she's the mother of the most adorable Klee and an elder
Aw.
of the Hexen Circle. But I wonder why Venti needs to get in touch with her.
I feel
Wait,
like...
could it be because of the monsters in the city?
Oh, you know what? In Amber's anthology chapter, she did say the number of monsters around Mondstadt has been skyrocketing lately.
Right, and now there are even more monsters in the city. So maybe Venti
been
is
so
reaching
long
out
since
to Alice
then.
for help.
I think you two are onto something. And if we take a look at this map, we
Oh.
can see that a lot of our old friends have joined in on the fight to defend Mondstadt.
Wow, This is kind of emotional. Mondstadt was the beginning of everything. It's the place where travelers met their first companions and embarked on this whole journey. And now it's in crisis. Oh, hopefully travelers can do something to stop it.
The real
they
war was in
can,
Mondstadt,
but
guys, not
it won't be an
Natlan.
easy road. Alice
Sorry.
can offer something to help, but travelers will need to pass a trial first and defeat the king
New
and
boss?
queen on the chessboard.
Anything to defend
Okay.
Mondstadt.
So this is a new
I'm
weekly
sure
boss,
travelers
I'm
aren't scared
assuming?
of a little trial.
Okay. Then let's take a look at what awaits them.
Hello? Oh! 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 Oh, look at the king! He looks so funny! The queen looks like majestic, and then the king looked cute. And calm down, so the quest has some surprises. I'm sure it has plenty of surprises. I highly doubt they're telling us anything at this point. They're just telling us that Mondstadt is under attack, and that a lot of characters are going to be involved. So far, it's all I got. I feel like they should have
Alice will preside
rerun
over the first phase
the
of the trial.
Mondstadt
The trial takes place on a chessboard, but the rules of chess
Chronicle
don't
banner
exactly apply.
instead of introducing a new
Look
one.
closely
for
and you'll
Inazuma.
notice some of the pieces on the board can harm the king.
Oh,
Travelers can use that to their advantage to create an opening and dish out
why
damage.
is the king kind of,
But in the second phase,
kind
there
of,
are no chess pieces
Oh,
to
he's
use.
like riding the
Travelers will
thing.
need to rely on their
I was
own
gonna say
strength
kinda
to emerge victorious.
Large.
It looks
Short
like
king.
there's a different Dodoco presiding over the second phase. One wearing a blue hat. Is that a different mage from the Hexen Circle?
Ooh, I wonder which one.
Well, travelers will have to uncover that for
Oh my
themselves.
god, that's terrifying.
As for the second phase of the trial, let me offer a quick
Ascended
piece of
king and
advice.
sublimated
The
queen.
boss has some extremely powerful attacks, but freeze reactions can help you create
Oh,
an opening.
okay.
Maybe jot that one down for later, travelers.
Oh.
So, we know there's murder, an attack on Mondstadt, a Hexen Circle trial, but we have no idea how all of this is connected. Seems like there's a lot for travelers to uncover. You know, if you think about it, first Natlan had a crisis with the ley lines that almost ended in death. Then, a similar crisis happened in Liyue, and now Mondstadt is in danger. I can't
Interesting.
help but wonder if this is all some kind of terrible omen.
Yeah,
Terrible
but
omen.
look on the bright side. It's another chance for answers. Maybe we'll uncover new clues about forces we've encountered before, or what we can expect on the road ahead.
Or maybe we'll even get one step closer to the truth of Tevat.
Yeah, and then travelers can give us all the answers.
Yeah, I think we're gonna leave all that hard work to you guys.
All right, okay, well, let's lighten things up and dive into the remaining version 5.6
So
events.
they didn't show us a
First up
clip
on the docket is an event that brings us back to Fontaine, where
for
travelers can test out their tactical brilliance in the new wargame,
a new
Operation
Archon quest. They
Damnball
didn't show us a
Simulation.
preview. I just realized.
Nice.
Oh, I know. This wargame comes with all new offensive and defensive gameplay. The key to success is really understanding your game pieces.
Okay, what do you mean?
Well,
What the
for
heck?
example, is it a melee or ranged attack piece? Can it quickly break through obstacles or maybe even bypass them entirely? Once you feel like you know what you're doing, you can test out your skills in co-op. The actual gameplay is pretty simple. What this event really tests is strategy. For example, when adjusting your defensive lineup, you can even set traps for your opponent.
I see a button called Defensive Simulation. Looks like we can use it to test out our strategies?
That's right. And once you set the defensive and offensive lineup that works
you
best
know,
for you,
strategy
the battle
game.
is ready to begin.
Says
And while
you can
your
do it in
opponent tries
co-op.
to break through your defenses, your job is to use your chosen offensive lineup to outmaneuver their strategy. The side
Oh,
that breaks
you're
the opposing
fighting
formation
your
first, or makes
person.
greater progress within
I
the
see.
time limit, wins.
Oh.
Okay, so it sounds like it all comes down to strategy.
It's almost like Battleship.
All right, so
I felt like-
get tactical, travelers.
Maybe it's like a
If
Battleship
that last
type.
event was mostly about brain power, this next one is all about firepower.
Let's go.
Okay,
Oh.
let's take a look at the gameplay.
Another.
Think this is a simple
Oh,
battle for
oh.
coins? Ha, well, think again. Players will have the opportunity to indwell Saurians at
I haven't
certain
played in
points.
Europe so
Use their
long.
abilities to your advantage, and you might be able to turn the tides in your favor.
Oh,
This
you get
looks
to
so
hit
fun.
people.
You could just stay in Saurian form the whole time and blast all the other players away.
It's 1v3.
Oh, if only. The Saurian
this looks
form
fun.
only lasts so long. But even in human form, you'll have Natlan character skills at your disposal. So the goal is to collect as many coins as possible to secure victory.
Nice, bro. So, this next event is called
Another
Chronicle
fighting
of
event?
Shifting Stratagems. I'm sure
Oh,
at
the
this point in their
stratagems
journey,
event.
travelers have gained their fair share of companions and have tested out their skills in a variety of different situations. But maybe there's a character you want to learn more about, like Escoffier, for example. Let's say you want to test out her potential in different team comps. Then, I highly recommend trying out this event.
Chronicle of Shifting Stratagems gives travelers the opportunity to study and test out different team compositions. The event is divided into different levels of difficulty, and there are also challenge buffs to take advantage of, so make sure to take that into account when forming your teams.
Okay.
Travelers can also take a look at the challenge record and see how their friends approached each challenge. Could provide some food for thought.
Nice. Sounds like the perfect excuse to do some experimentation and think outside the box.
Indeed.
All right, moving on to some Genius Invocation TCG updates. First, a new card skin will be added to the card shop, so check it out if you're interested. Travelers can also look forward to new character
Oh
and
my
action
God,
cards added to
Setos.
regular mode.
I love
Nice.
Setos.
More food for the card sharks.
There are also some major updates to automatic artistry.
You missed the whole thing.
So in addition to the
Hi.
character and action card updates, the elemental reaction effects are different.
Yeah, and during the
Eula's
match, there's
somewhere
now
there,
a card
I'm pretty
refresh
sure.
option, as well as
There's a new
mechanisms for
Archon
character enhancement
quest
and replacement.
in
So the
MONDSTAT, and I think
gameplay should
Eula's
be
in it,
even
if
more
that helps.
engaging. Travelers might even be able to come up with some new strategies and surprise their opponents with unexpected moves.
That's right. And
You doubt
finally,
that?
the
I mean, her
Lifeline
face was
Overflow
there,
event is
so-
returning in version 5.6, so don't miss out.
We won't, and let's take our last break.
Albedo doesn't
When we
try for
return,
murder.
We'll talk system optimizations and a cool collab. See you
I don't
on
know.
the
Maybe
side,
she's not in
travelers.
there,
Bye.
but her face was there. Yeah. Nuvellite got stabbed. We don't know how. Oh, they're giving us a schedule. We're getting like a ton of events. Oh, I missed the other thing. But this one is Ifa Kakuku 0507. So I think the Archon quest is only going to be available to play on the 7th of May, from what they said, based on the date. No way, bro. Oh wait, the 7 is when the update drops. I am silly. The update drops on the 7th of May. I'm silly. 10 days from now, yes. What a silly goose. Silly Willy. What? The banners are Shenhe. Yeah, you wish. Escoffier and
Welcome back,
Navia.
travelers.
And then
Well,
second half
welcome.
Kinich and
Let's jump
Raiden.
right into system optimization.
Shenhe. Not the
Some
Shenhe.
travelers
She
provided
wishes.
feedback that the brilliant
Crazy.
blessing enhancement process in the
Crazy.
Imaginarium Theatre was a bit confusing, which made it difficult to level up
First half
strategically and
Navia,
optimize character
Escoffier
turn order.
with Aoife.
So, in the version
Second half
5.6
Kinich
update,
Raiden.
the dev team has made the brilliant
Oh,
blessing details
and
page a lot
Inazuma
more
Chronicled.
intuitive, which should make it easier for travelers to make
Inazuma
strategic level up
Chronicled
decisions.
banner.
Yeah, and in addition, rewards will be available for completing the star challenges in the new season of the Imaginarium Theater that begins on June 1st.
You know what would be nice? A restart button after the final act. As it stands right now, finishing the final act takes you directly to the credits, right? What if you just missed that last star challenge? That would be such a bummer.
Yeah, the dev team has received that feedback as well, so a restart button is also being added to the new update.
Oh, nice.
let's
Who's
go.
British?
That should make it
Escoffier.
easier to get full stars. Alright, so this next update addresses another common problem. Travelers have probably noticed that when you go to raise a character's skills, the skill descriptions can be pretty long and dense.
Yeah, I mean, it's understandable. It's important for travelers to have all the details. But it's also easy to get bogged down in the weeds, so this is something the dev team has been working on. Starting in version 5.6, the descriptions on the talent and constellation pages for new characters will be optimized to be more concise.
For new
so it's
characters?
easier for travelers to grasp
So not
the
old
core
ones?
information. Of course, travelers who prefer to dive into
So
all
more
the details
yap?
can always expand the content for a more
Aya
comprehensive description.
Ayato Yoi
Nice. Sorting through all that
Chori
information
Iro
should be a lot
Kakumi
faster
Kazuha.
now.
Totally.
No, that's it.
Our
That's all.
next optimization is for the treasure compass.
No
Travelers
Mizuki.
provided feedback that
By
while
the way,
attempting
no
to complete
Mizuki.
Natlan's warrior challenges, it was difficult to locate where
No
to pick up the
Mizuki.
quests. So after the version 5.6 update, the treasure compass can now track those locations.
Woo!
Yeah, they can. Warrior challenges are important because that's how you get obsidian fragments, which you can use to unlock tribal secret spaces, right? It would be nice if the treasure compass could
Crazy
track those
that they
too.
only
It
just
can.
did this.
And once your exploration progress is high enough, the treasure compass will be
That's
able
crazy.
to pinpoint the location of tribal
That's
secret
crazy.
spaces as well. Similarly,
After all the hard
after
work
high enough
people did.
exploration progress, more chests from various nations can also be located using the treasure compass.
Oh, nice. That should really help travelers that are stuck at 99% exploration progress.
Map pins have also been optimized.
Mizuki's been on
Starting in
standard this
version
whole patch, yeah.
5.6, travelers can now delete custom pins in batches.
Ooh, that should make it a lot easier to start fresh if you're someone who really likes to go ham with the markers.
Definitely. Well, that wraps up our system optimizations. So now it's time for some out-of-game news.
Okay.
That's right. First, we have some exciting collaboration
Charlotte
news to share. Genshin
Tilbury.
Impact is partnering with the global beauty brand
I thought
Charlotte
that's
Tilbury
really random.
to launch 2 limited edition
That's
sets.
really random.
So, let's watch the preview trailer.
Is
for
it
the
gonna be
collaboration.
Mona though related? I'm not sure how I feel about that. Can we get the anime already? When's the anime coming out? It's been so long. Or at least give us like an update on it. Do you think they're only gonna do the collab with Mona? I don't know why Mona. I also want to know why Mona. But that's all I got. I've got no clue. Purchase the book to get in-game rewards. You get 160 primos. It costs £55. £55. It's said at the bottom.
But I have even more news. In addition,
Interesting.
Genshin Impact's
Very
third
interesting.
OST album, Radiance of Flame, is coming soon.
That was really long,
Yeah.
no?
The album
This live
contains
stream?
various tracks composed by the Hoyo Mix team
That was
for the
at
collective
least
of
an
Plenty and other
hour,
regions.
no?
So stay
Maybe not.
tuned for the drop.
Maybe less.
Awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing. Music's gonna be so cool.
So
You know it.
beautiful.
Wow.
Okay, let me check my scroll here.
I like this
yeah,
place they're
that's all
standing
the
in.
information I have about version 5.6.
Yeah, me too. What
I
about
should have
you,
done
Jane?
Nilu.
I am just so excited to uncover more about the Albedo trial mystery and to defeat the new boss on the chessboard.
40?
And I can't wait for you
40
to meet
what?
Escoffier. It's
Oh,
been
minutes?
so much fun working on her, and I just think you're gonna love her.
And to follow that up, Aoife is finally playable, and of course he's gonna have Kukuku right by his side. But the
A teaser
mini-games are
for
always
Not
so
Cry?
fun and creative. Oh,
Absolutely.
just
I
can't
can
wait.
only hope.
Well, that's it for the version 5.6 special program. A new adventure awaits. I hope it brings with it new friendships, new
I don't know why
answers,
she's
and
there.
a whole lot of fun.
Varessa?
And
I'm
with
not sure.
that, all there's left to
She's
say
just
is,
here.
See you in game,
She's just
travelers.
present.
Bye. Bye.
She's just
Bye.
See ya.
talking. She's like Ido. Is that it? It's not. Oh my god. Oh my god. April 30? Oh. Is that it? Is that all you have to say to me? I will eat you. Thanks for watching. Yeah. Yeah. April 30th. 5 days, guys. 5 days. I thought that the web event would be updating tonight, because isn't it a new moon cycle? Oh, maybe I'm ahead of myself. Oh, what is it doing? Already ended? No, don't end. So, April 30. Hi, Enir. Hi. Okay, well, we had a good time. Thanks for joining. I will now be getting back to preparing for a multitude of things that I have yet to finish doing for later tonight. we'll hopefully start stream. I'll try to start earlier, but I can't make promises. I don't know. Anya, what are we thinking? 9 as usual? Or I don't know, to be honest. We'll see. Whenever I'm done preparing. Whenever I feel prepared. Yeah, I will be taking on a new form later tonight. Wait, that sounds weird. But yeah, I shall see you all then. And yeah, go to Twitter and retweet if you haven't. So that we can post the reveal on Twitter earlier, if you'd like. Or we can just not, which is also fine. And I shall see you all later today on Twitch. Bye. Have a good rest of your day. See you later. We can rewatch the live stream, like teaser from the beginning of the live stream later today also. Go retweet and like, yes. And I'll see you all later. Thank you for watching with me. It was great to see you all. See you later today. Bye. See you later. Bye.